You know what else is fine? Because I pressed the button.
EA Sports. No, not EA Sports. Definitely not. Is
It's not in the game.
what?
Is it not
What's
in the
in the game?
game?
What's in the game? I don't know what you're talking about.
You said EA Sports. Is it not in the game?
Well, depending on the situation, how you want to say it. I mean, they're not focused in the game anymore. More or less, they're focused in the money. But hey, who am I to judge? People like money. Um, I mean, like, I can't say much because now Blizzard's Entertainment has kind of gone down the EA path right now. From what I mean, hopefully we get a good year. Oh, hey, what up? What up, Shaz? What up, Shaz? We just started.
And
What up,
Phasmophobia.
Paraphobia? But I mean nowadays,
Oh damn it!
we just chilling. And then we're gonna play some spooky games. So
If you don't like Phasmophobia, which is ghosty spoopage, I don't recommend watching.
mm-hmm. Because it's basically very spoopy kind of scare feel to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me try something. Never mind. I'm not gonna try that.
I mean, we're not
Well,
starting it right away, but once we finish this, if you don't like ghostly scariness, then I recommend
I
leaving
watch
afterwards.
Ghost. I watch Ghost Adventure, so I'm good. I mean, sure. Yeah. But what I was talking about, so like not every game company, but a lot of games, specifically companies, will kind of go down the money path and the development path. And Blizzard is kind of like an example of like an EA path. For example, like if you guys know about the whole Diablo Immortal, the mobile app game, it was literally just about not even enjoying the game. Just you gotta earn money to play the game to be good at it. Which I never played myself, but I heard a lot about negativity towards Diablo Immortal. Is that what the game called? I could be wrong. It's not. Yeah, it's Diablo mode. It's an app game. I get it. App games can be like that. Like I get it where app games it's like mainly like money based because if it's a free game, like again, the game we play, Delcom Battle DBZ, I mean, you can earn dragon stones by, doing grinds and whatnot, but if you want to get a quick path, it's like you have to pay for it. And that's kind of like Blizzard with Diablo Immortal. It from what I never played it, but what I hear a lot about it is like it's literally just not even meant to be played for fun. It's like if you want to be a good player or the best players, you gotta hand me the money. Like that Tom and Jerry is like we have to have money. In another really example, everyone can know, but even me and Kevin played it. Overwatch 2. It there's literally nothing much change for Overwatch 2 except like instead of removing loot boxes, which is not the good thing, but at least then you get rewards, especially if you earn coins. So, it was kind of free to play-ish, but not really. To battle passes, which I mean is not a bad thing, but at the same time, like if there's a new character, so example, like every season Overwatch 2 would have like a brand new character to come in. And I experienced it myself. Now you can get the new character and try them out, but you have to get to tier 55 specifically, which is literally half of the whole tier list. Which basically tells you that you can't play any of the characters unless you grind up, which it's not fun because if you're going to bring out a very OP character, at least have people to play it. And it's just like, oh, you can play it, but you have to spend actual currency. So basically, there's two ways you can actually get the character. Either one, go the free to play route and grind up all the tiers, which can get you not many good stuff, but it can also get you the character at tier 55. or you could spend about $10 for the battle pass to get a character that's like okay. I mean, for a character right away, and I don't know how to feel about it. Basically, it's not a good mechanic. Like, and it's not just that. So I mean, I played Overwatch 2, so I have everything, but or at least I still have my other items. But with Overwatch, like for people who just start Overwatch 2, the game is free. That's fine. That's great. But you can't play all the characters unless you know, play constant matches. Whereas people who purchase Overwatch 1, they can just unlock all the characters right away. But even then, for me, Overwatch 2, when it first came out, I didn't have all the characters, even though I had the game because, so many bugs. Basically, I'm talking a lot about it. Basically, Blizzard is mainly focused on money, from what I can tell. What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on it? On like companies that focus more on money than the value of the game itself, in your opinion?
Blurry. Yeah. Things, yes.
And
That's good enough.
Kevin's Kevin's fixing his camera.
I'm trying because there's this like fuzziness to, at least on my side, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably just me, but I kind of notice. No, you always look good, Kevin. Yes, you look very good. Very bueno. But for me, honestly, I feel like a lot more companies are taking more of a money route than game route, in my opinion.
They always are. They like most of them don't really care how the players care. Like, I mean, the companies anyway. The creators of the game themselves, the voice actors, and I mean, yeah, some of them care, but not the companies themselves. All they want is the money. They don't care. It's
Well,
like, oh well, we want this money, and that's
you
it.
know, you kind of bring up a good point with that. So, believe it or not, that kind of contradicts something. So what I'm going to talk about is the Bayonetta 3 incident. For people who don't know, or people who just got in, or probably Kevin doesn't know.
Nope.
So, Bayonetta 3, so Bayonetta 3, when it was released, they had a brand new voice actor for Bayonetta instead of the famous one people know from the previous games. And a lot of people were speculating why the old voice actor was not in the game. And you find a video of the old voice actor talking about how she wasn't treated fairly. She only got like paid, what was it, like $1,000 per um like she I think she was like $5,000 for the entire game for voice acting, which that's nowhere near enough for a voice actor, don't get me wrong. And she was basically saying that the company that made Bayonetta was like ripping her off and just saying how should I say, they basically attacked her. Not attacked her, but basically just didn't really financially, or they didn't really meet the needs, or they were cheaping out the employees, like
Hmm.
you were saying. So she was telling about that. And then she was telling all the people watching the video to boycott and not buy Bayonetta 3 because of this. And it turns out the actual reason why she was not the voice actor, or why she wasn't in, turns out that she wanted to get paid $100,000 just to voice act, which that is a lot of money just to talk about lines. And she feels like because she voice acts this popular character, she's like some type of goddess, I want to say. Um, and it turns out that they were trying to reason with her. They even said they would actually have a she would actually be in the game for a split moment, like what was that, monument, not monument, but like basically she would have a scene in the game as an Easter egg for $10,000, which is not bad, and especially being a Easter egg, that's great. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that she not only lied to her fans about the whole indication of why she wasn't in the game, but she also tried to boycott and shame the new voice actor and the company, which the new voice actor didn't do anything, or like that's what's hurtful. So she was greedy. She attacked other people for her own, and I was, when you were talking about how like voice actors and all that don't get paid or treated, it reminded me of the incident of that topic of what happened, and I was like surprised by that.
Mm.
I
It's all
mean,
that kind of also reminds me of like what they did with the Dragon Ball Broly movie, where everyone attacked the voice actor for Broly, and they were
oh
all being the ones that were bullying him, and yet Broly, like the voice actor, was the one that got removed or whatever. I forget the full incident. I forget what happened, but
oh, you mean Vic?
yeah, Vic,
Right.
the voice. Yeah.
So it's been a while since I knew, but apparently there was allegations that Vic, the voice actor for Broly, was making sexual allegations to the voice actor Bulma, I believe. And the voice actor Bulma was like saying how he was messaging her, kind of sexually harassing her, and basically what the company did was, instead of actually looking into it, they just straight up kick him out for a new voice actor. And nothing against the new voice actor. I kind of like the new voice actor. It's just mainly the whole accusation that happened with Vic. And it turns out that none of the allegations were true of Vic. Basically, the voice actor for Obama was making false allegations on the voice actor for Vic, which is really, really shameful. And the worst thing was that Vic was not coming back even after everything was solved. Vic, basically, everyone just turned a blind eye once they found out the truth, and they're still going to this day. I mean, the voice actor for Bulma is still voicing Bulma. The voice actor for Broly, the new one, who I kind of gotten used to and I kind of like, is voice acting Broly, and he's probably going to. That's fine. It's nothing with that. It's just the whole and the worst part is like Vic didn't wasn't really heard, and once hey, what up? And basically when the truth finally went out, it just it sucked. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm. He even gave a public apology to everyone, like, "Hey, if I have offended anyone in any way," like he started tearing up and everything. It just I think that's why they're getting rid of Sean Shamble as Goku now. I don't know. But again,
I
it's
don't.
back to the thing where it's like the companies don't care as long as they're making money. They don't care what's how emotional. They don't care about any of their allegation garbage. They just care about the
So
money.
So the thing is also with Vic is that Vic wasn't upset about the new voice actor. In fact, he actually I believe he posted something how he was happy with the new voice actor and how he wanted him to continue. I
Mm.
actually didn't hear anything about Sean or anything about that. Um, I can look that up right now if there is, but it's really
I
and
thought there was like that whole thing where Chris Pratt was replacing Sean as Goku.
uh
Oh, small little side note: I won't be able to get the Nintendo Switch because I can get
what,
I can get the Switch, but I can't get the game because it used to be when you buy a pre-owned game, it was like $20 less or something. Now it's all of $5 less. No, not even $5. Like $3 or $4 less. It's ridiculous.
right.
So yeah, I
What's
can't. I'd have to get a Switch and the game, and I don't have enough for both. So
Oh wait, so you wait,
yeah,
you don't have the Switch?
nope. I could have gotten it today, but then I wouldn't have a game. Instead, I've made an investment. I'm getting a more quieter keyboard, more quiet mouse, a more useful keyboard, and I'm also getting a capture card, so we'll be able to do fun stuff on the phone.
Oh,
We'll
that's
be able to
true.
record some phone content,
That's true.
some
So
Dokkan.
nice. So I haven't found anything for Sean. How do you spell Sean's name?
Sean. I don't know how to
Uh,
spell his last name. Schemmel.
um, I
Schmemiel
don't.
or something. I don't know.
I don't see anything for Sean, so I don't. I don't know.
Mm.
Dragon Ball Super Sean Schemmel. Nothing about anything about him being replaced, but more or less about the interview and the voice acting for that. So I guess the most famous one we could talk about like allegations that weren't true for famous voice actors. Well, it's old now, but the Johnny Depp and all that one. And the bright side, Johnny Depp did is going to be coming making a comeback, and everyone is. I'm happy for Johnny as well because honestly, it was really really stupid of what happened, and like I'm not going to get into it. You know what I mean? But everyone knows about that. I don't think I'll get into that one, but that's probably the only one where there was an actual resolution, and like the person who was the actual victim finally got justice for it.
Hmm. I just looked it up now. Chris Pratt is when Super Dragon Ball Super returns. Um, that's when he's gonna take over. Apparently,
Wait, really? No way.
yeah. Apparently,
Hold on.
Funimation. So just look up Chris Pratt, Goku, and it'll pop up.
Oh no. Isn't Chris Pratt the voice actor for Mario?
Yeah,
I hope this is a troll. What? No. Since more and more folks find this, it's not real, dude.
I was not.
Bro, bro, you got
Is
trolled.
everyone just trolling? Well, I just saw
Bro,
multiple posts about it on all.
well,
I didn't
this
know if it was
I've
real because I didn't see it like from Bandai themselves.
no. So basically, So this person posted about it, breaking news, fun to me, and then they replied, "It's like since more and more folks are finding this and thinking it's real, it's not. It's not real."
I was thinking it was real because multiple people posted it. It wasn't just like I looked at one thing and was like, oh yeah, okay. No, I saw multiple people like post about it, and
No, okay. So no, it's not real. So one person basically was trolling, saying that Chris Pratt was the voice actor on Twitter, and it turns out that wasn't the case. It was a troll from the community. You got trolled, my guy.
yeah, because it's like it's on Reddit, it's on other accounts. Is
Well,
it?
that's the thing. When someone posts something, it will then spread without actual background check. And once it spreads, more and more people will start believing it because there's more sources.
Yeah,
You know. But that's funny. That's a good way to say it. But no, Chris Pratt is not voice acting Goku. It was just a little troll by the Dragon Ball Super community. So you wouldn't have to worry about that.
that's bueno. That's bueno. Very bueno. Yes,
I
yes.
mean, we already have Chris Pratt as the voice actor of Mario, so there's that.
Every time I think of Mario, I get sad. I'm like, oh, I was gonna have a Nintendo Switch. Now I can't.
Because you think of
Cause I thought I
it's
did
really
the I didn't account for how all prices would like go up and stuff for everything. So it's
well,
like prices went up for everything, including GameStop too, and pre-owned stuff used to be a lot cheaper, but now it's $5 less than a new. So
well,
it's
that's a
like,
well, yeah, that's the thing now. I mean, this world, everything is going up, and it just makes it more and more difficult for people to live in it. I mean, again, minimum wage goes up every year as well, but we only go up by a dollar. I know about this because the job I work at pays minimum wage. So literally last year, I would get paid $13 an hour, but now I get paid $14 an hour, which is great,
yeah,
especially
like
when
it's ridiculous. Oh boy, my wage went up. Cool. That it doesn't matter because everything went up like 10 times what you're paying me. Yeah,
yeah, everything is like that extra dollar isn't really making a difference when everything is going to be like three times the amount of it as it used to be. I mean, you could say gas prices are slowly going down, which looking at it, maybe, but it's still not that cheap. Like, and you could call me a boomer. And you know what? That's totally fine. I'm like 22, about to be 23. That's nice. I'm an old man. Back in my day, we had the dirt.
back in our day, we had our legs and nothing else.
But We had legs back in my day. We walked to. I remember those type of funny memes where like it's like back in my day we will. But basically, what I'm saying is like back in the day. I mean, gas prices were a lot cheaper, but ever since the last couple of years, it's gone up to expensive levels. And I mean, gas prices is not the biggest concern, but like even food and groceries have skyrocketed that it's becoming more and more difficult for people to live on this to live on, especially if they don't get paid
Yeah,
or get
a
a
lot of
raise.
people are having to work two jobs now. A lot of people are going poor and like becoming homeless.
That's the thing is like, and you know those people like you never, speaking of homeless, like there are people who would like become homeless over stupid things. That's fine. Well, that's not fine. No, it's just like, the people will think that, but there's a lot of other reasons why people become poor. Again, like mentioned, with everything going up, it's hard to live now. And like you said, it becomes making more people homeless. And what really gets to me is where people will be like, oh, why not get a job? It's like they worked. I mean, and this is going more towards the people who are trying to retire. So if you guys don't know, I saw a video, which I think it's true, but again, you could tell me it's not, where there's some homeless people who are homeless because once they retire, they don't earn that amount of money since everything's been going up. So it becomes to the point where they have nothing to live off and would then become homeless. And again, you don't know their backstory, so you can't be like, oh, they're homeless because they make bad decisions. You don't know the person's backstory. That could be true, but then again, you like they could have lost everything right then and there from something that wasn't even in their power to control. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
It's
Hello, Metamoon.
hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, Meta.
Hello. But
We're not trying to be negative. I'm sorry if it feels that way, but these
no.
things need to be talked about and these things need to spread so like people can understand, hey, people are not doing well. It needs to be changed.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, we're not trying to say in a bad light. We're just saying, like, again, for people who are homeless, you don't really know their backstory. Again, you could say, oh, they're homeless because they probably smoked and did drugs. And that could be true, but again, you
It
don't
could
know
also be just
the
cause
just cuz
something
like I said,
simple like, hey, they can't find work. Hey, they got laid off.
exactly.
Something happened to
Or
their house or their family
or
or
like
whatever.
or like they're like again, like elder people who try to retire can't retire because how everything's been going up that they don't even have enough money to live off like their retirement life, and it's difficult, and it's hard. So like, what I'm trying to say is like don't judge a book by its cover in that sense because you don't know what the other person's been going through. And
Mm.
that's not just homeless people, that's just like everyone around you, like your school life, your friends' life, your family life. You
Someone can be
don't
putting on a smile too. That doesn't mean they're happy. So,
exactly. They're like some people, including myself, would always act positive because they worry about people worrying about them. It's not really healthy in a sense, trust me. So it's like you always got to look towards that. If something's going on, then again, you don't know what the person's going through. So, it's always good to check up on people.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, they're trying to message Shaz.
Shaz is a good person,
Uh,
Meta. She pretty
yep.
cool. She pretty cool.
Happy Saturday. Yeah,
Happy
spread that.
Saturday indeed. Yeah, yeah.
Spread
That's
the
what we do here.
positivity.
Hey, we
So,
got 7 people in here. How we all doing? Happy Saturday
hello.
to you all.
Happy Saturday.
It was an expensive Saturday. We went food shopping.
Oh, thank you, Metamoon. That means a lot to us. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Big preach, big preach.
But basically, to kind of sum up things, is like, never judge. That
Trying to
means a lot
support.
to us.
Yeah, we appreciate very much. We like to support around here too. We give support to those who deserve it. You got a
Exactly.
bunch to do. Hey, don't let us keep you. We appreciate you
Exactly.
stopping in, saying hi, and showing your support, my friend.
We appreciate all the love and support, but if it's something important, then definitely do it.
You get your business done, my friend.
Exactly. Don't let us hold you back.
You take that flamethrower and you burn that trash. Well, no, don't do that. That'll create a bad odor. No, don't do that.
Why? Okay, we're going to talk about global warming. You just go to.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn it.
true. That's true. That's air pollution as well. Yeah.
I want to say for a bit though, Yosk. Oh, I mean,
That's
thanks,
what we
man.
try and do. We
Bull.
try and do.
We
I will
appreciate
not
it.
pollute. I would never. I actually a little fun fact. And this may be disgusting. It may not be. This. I've used this water bottle for a few months now, simply because I've been using filter instead of using, you know, just throwing this out. It's reusable, so use filtered water and use the same. You're saving water. You're saving,
Well, that's another
recyclables.
thing. It's not. I mean, it's not the worst idea. Like that goes to the fact of recycling. Um, I mean, like even the little things that recycling can help a big way. I would say. You know what I mean? Sorry about not coming back from my power nap last night. I fell asleep. That's okay. You don't have to worry about it. It's totally fine. We honestly
Hey,
would
rest is
rather have
important.
you,
Yeah. Rather you get your sleep. Rest is
like we
very
said.
important.
Yeah, like we said, Shaz, it's best to rest up even if it's a late night. You know how many times he stay up at night and I'll tell him go to sleep?
Yeah, and then I'll stay
Only
up for like another few hours.
he tells me like literally when I get like when I'm past the time ago, he's like, Chris, go to sleep. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
when
want
it's like 9 or 10,
to.
I yell at Chris. I'm like, "It's past your bedtime. Get to bed now!" And then
So
he's like, "What? Wait a minute."
so funny fact, yeah, basically. So funny fact is like basically people will like to call me sweet baby Chris. Like because they treat me like a baby because for one, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I never done the deed. Basically, people would say I'm pure, which I mean, you could say. So they treat me like a baby. So like in the past, when me, Kevin, and our other friend would hang out, they would like be talking, and when I try to join in, he's like, Kevin would be like, "Hush, baby, the adults are talking." I'm like, "Okay, I'll just go sit with my baba."
By the way, side note, I should do the signature.
Well, why do you have to do the crunchiness of that soda every time? You have to get that crunchy noise. Oh my
Is
ears.
it like unbelievably loud?
It could be because of the headphones I have, but it's I'm drinking. Oh,
You're drinking.
well,
Oh, you be
I'm
careful with
drink.
that. We personally don't drink alcohol. I drink 1 can of soda, sometimes less, and
I
lots of water.
drink. I drink water. Drink all the water. Remember the conversation we had where our other group member, Kitten Buns, great person by the way. So Kit was saying that she was drinking water, and we are like, "You gotta drink more water." It's like, "I'm drinking more." It's like, "More, Kit,
And we were
more
putting all
water."
these like funny images and stuff, like just chugging water.
Exactly. It's like more water. It's like I can't. I'm like, you have to. It's your destiny.
Even water is expensive, like in a shop. That's why I'm trying not to use those same more water, but I'm trying to just use one. This way
Do
we
you
don't
see?
go through water as fast,
Do you see how expensive water is? Like even at Costco, where we get our water, is even more expensive. Like in the past, dog food was like 69 cents. But now it's like $1.20, which isn't a lot, but if you add that up, it really you
You can
can
get
get
drunk
drunk on.
off too much water.
Well, that's because if your body consumes too much water, it like kind of floods your body.
Yeah,
Bro, I wear a mask while I stream, so I'm just perma dehydrated. Pre- perma dehydrated.
perma drinking. All right. Hey, we don't judge you. You do what you. But like,
No, but that's one way to clown around. Get it? Because they have a clowny emoji. Get it? Clowning around. Okay, I'll leave. Bye. No.
after stream, you chug the water. No,
Yeah.
I drink. I mean, I drink water during stream, but I just got me soda.
You crunch that crunchy. I mean, I have water. Like, I will keep. Hush, I already got a pun maker in my audience. I'm sorry my jokes are very punny, but in this. I'm so,
In this channel, we do lots
uh,
of.
we're not saying no, don't take your mask
Don't
off.
take your mask off.
No,
You do
no.
what you feel is comfortable, friend.
Exactly. Do what you feel is necessary, what makes you comfortable. Here we try punny pun pun. Yes,
We're also
it's very good.
sarcastic, so we take things literally sometimes, and we make jokes out
So
of them.
So another thing basically is like I like to make dad jokes or very corny jokes. And I told Kevin when I have a child, I'm going to be the most corniest father of them all. Like you know how people would be like, "Hi, like dad, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Hi, hungry. I'm dad." It was like, "Dad, why did you do this?" Or like I saw this one video from a YouTuber the Black Badger where he made like different types of dads. And one of them was a corny dad. So he would knock on the fridge and open it. And the son will be like, "Why did you knock on the fridge?" He was like, "Oh, just to make sure the salad is dressing." Yeah, that's salad dressing. I was
Most
like,
sarcastic
bro.
and corniest of jokes.
Like I like to make oh yeah, I get you. Yes, clowning around here. Get the clown
We're all
name.
a bunch of clowns here.
The point is that as long as we just be ourselves, that's all we want.
Yeah.
Honestly, our channel, we just are here to be ourselves, our goofy,
Yeah, we
weird,
support your true selves, no matter how weird and
bro. Have you met us? We're weird as we are, but we're happy. Nothing's going to change that.
people can
I'm
yell at us
going,
all they want. We'll keep being
bro. I had someone go. I never met a sun, but I met a moon. Oh my god, that is so good. I never met a sun, but I met a moon. That's a good one.
never.
That's 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 a good one, honestly.
Well, all right
Oh,
then. That's a.
now I wish I thought of that, but oh well.
I'm surprised he. I'm surprised. Wait, I'm surprised he didn't think of that. Yeah.
Because I really didn't think too much of the name. Met a. Oh my god, I did.
Meta. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Met sun being like a child, and then met a moon.
Oh my god, that kind of reminds me, like, oh, what was it like? So my brothers would like give me a name. It was like with mixed with a soda. It was like Chris Dew or something. Dew Miss. I don't remember. I mean, people like to joke. Like I said, people would joke. So how I got the joke, every time I would say or meet new people, I'll say, "Hey, I'm Christian." That's the name, not the religion. Because in elementary school, a lot of people would be like, wouldn't it be funny if your name was Christian and you were a Christian?" I'm like, funny. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just make that into a joke. So every time I introduce myself, I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Christian." That's name, not the religion. They'll be like, "Ah, I see what you did there." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sure,
I
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I can't think of any puns for Kevin's name, Sally, but I'll think of something.
No, my name doesn't. My
I
name
was,
doesn't really have any puns.
I mean,
Um,
like with Kit and Buns, every time I'll be like, "Hey, there's Kit, but where's her friend Cat? Kit Kat, Kit Kat."
Kit brought the bun, but she didn't bring the cat.
Oh my god! Yeah. The funny thing is that like, all right. Okay, let's get back into game itch. I'm ready to get scared.
Chris is just like, all right, I need to be taught some manners. We're scaring now.
Oh my! Every time we play this game, I seem to be the one who dies first. But
That's
okay,
okay.
so
You know, it's fine. It's fine.
when we play Faz, I actually want to get off the Discord call
Yeah,
because
we're gonna
it's much
switch to
cheaper.
game call instead of Discord call. This is the final warning for anybody watching. If you don't like ghosty games, if you don't like
Or
spoopiness, don't
spoopy.
watch. I'm gonna keep
But
my
it's just for your own safety. If you get scared easily or something, we advise not to watch this as it
uh.
is.
Is Sebastian in your room?
Huh? Oh, hey, Sebastian. Come here, boy.
Wait,
Chunky.
how ironic was that, guys? You literally saw the door behind him open as we're talking about something ghostly. Oh, there he is.
Hey, hey. Hello.
Hang on.
Did I think I was going for a stop? Hello. Say hi,
Wait,
Sebastian.
why did Nightbot do that? Wait a minute.
Hello.
Nightbot, what you doing?
What happened?
I don't know. Nightbot deleted MetaMoon's message.
Need evasion.
She wasn't spam. They weren't spamming. What?
My ghost cock. Wait, what? Bruh.
I need to like ultra program Nightbot. He's very basic. I don't know what he thought you were spamming.
I don't know.
You're not spamming anything. I don't know.
Oh, the good
Nightbot, be
chunky
stupid.
baby.
I just wanted to set it
Oh,
up for people who wanted to do the uh thing exclamation point lurk. So that's set up for people, but yeah, we like as I was telling them before, as you were talking about the ghost game, we saw your door behind you starting to open. No one was behind you, and I'm like, oh, it's from Sebastian.
yeah. I was like, I feel him right by my leg. I'm like, oh my god. It's like, how would you know?
What coincidental timing that is. Sebastian was like, oh, you want some scariness? Allow me to open your door without you realizing and wave past your leg.
It's a funny story. So what happened with the ghost cock? By the way,
There's
you don't know.
cock that you throw cock as a ghost.
I don't know. It's supposed. It's funny. Who's a good boy? I love my chunky baby. Who's my little chunky boy? Love you. Love you.
We were playing Faz, 4 players, and one was close to 100 followers. They happened to be an artist. I said 100 followers, we need to get ghost cock emote.
Isn't that ironic? Because we're trying to get to 100 followers, and I'm an artist. Well, graphic designer. Vex died and kept throwing. That. Oh, that's a fun. That's actually funny. That's really funny. Go. That's a good one.
Throw your cock in someone's face.
That's a good one. That's funny. I like that
Why are
one.
you throwing cock in my face? Well, the chat starts going crazy. Whoa, what did you just say? No,
Just
not that. Not the one you're thinking. CAULK.
this email was born as a result of the clown. That's a good one.
That's a good.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.